Hello everybody, welcome back to the Speakeasy.
I'm Zach.
And I'm Jake.
We are the Dirt Road Men. He lied, he's not Jake, he's Fabio today.
Piss off.
Norse Fabio. You know, Italian Fabio, he might put two in the back of your head, down by the bay. He'll just bury an axe in your face right where you stand.
I'll take it. So we have Elijah Craig small batch today.
Yeah! Apparently, let me read this lovely little thing here. If I don't shoot the bourbon off the bar. Two-time winner of Best Small Batch Bourbon. Except, you know, Henry McKenna just won that, so that doesn't really matter. Did I make it in a... No, I didn't. Okay.
Oh.
I was going to say, that would have been sick.
So this was introduced in 1986 by the Heaven Hill Distillery.
Heaven Hill, man.
It was named after Reverend Elijah Craig, who was a Baptist preacher, a teacher, and a businessman. As the thing actually said entrepreneur, but that was another one of those words I wasn't getting out.
Well, obviously, he was a businessman.
Yeah. And,
that's the only way you have a successful whiskey. That's really the only way you have a successful product. Unless you're just an excellent artist.
You're good. So he's a businessman, evidently successful in Scott County. Well, it later became Scott County, Kentucky. But when he started, Kentucky wasn't even a state till 1792. So in 1789, Craig founded a distillery, and he was credited with inventing true Kentucky bourbon. He was taking locally made corn whiskey, and he started aging it in the charred oak barrels.
Primarily corn whiskey, right? Not completely.
Yeah, primarily corn whiskey.
I was going to say, because bourbon is not corn whiskey. There's a subtle difference there.
Yeah.
But
you could have some. I think you could have something as a corn whiskey and a bourbon.
Yeah, no, I know. I just... Historically, that's not what you're going to find.
Yeah.
Or at least I think he's right. If he's wrong, then we're both wrong. But whatever. In case you didn't know that this wasn't rehearsed, we didn't look that shit up.
Nope. Liquor and aging it in charred oak barrels. Yeah, Heaven Hill just kind of capitalized on that whole thing, and
does it actually have anything to do with his original distillery?
I don't think so. No, no, it does not. Not that I can find. But I think they just
shrewd business move on you, Heaven Hill.
And that's. I mean,
they tend to turn out good products, so I can't bitch too much.
Yeah, Heaven Hill in itself has a really awesome background.
Yeah, well, and they have a lot of heavy hitters, but I mean, when you produce more whiskey than like anybody else, you're bound to have some good ones in there.
Yeah. Now this is 75% corn, 13% rye, and 12% malted barley, and it is 47% alcohol by volume at 94 proof.
That explains it. So I was noticing a little heavy on the alcohol. Not like, you know, cask strength heavy, but I haven't been drinking really stout stuff. You've been right at the 40% mark. Had a guy over here this week that wouldn't drink basically any of my scotch because none of them were single malt except Lagavulin.
Really?
Even the lore was blended.
Wow.
Yeah. It's like, man, if you won't drink blended scotch, you're missing out. I understand turning down Black Bottle or something, but hey, man. Don't write off blended scotch.
No. Don't be a snob.
Yeah, just generally. Dude, this smells really good. It's heavy on the toffee, and it's light on some of the other bourbon notes. Like, I don't notice apple.
No, not
really
at all.
or cherries. Normally you get one of those two fruits in here. There's like a... Sorry, Steve. I know that your eyes are already bloodshot from the light, but...
I'll give you mine. I'll give you mine, yeah.
You better not forget those here for another 2 weeks.
I won't. I won't. I'm off Thursday.
Ah, okay.
I think. I was going to show you the bottle. Is it? You know, you're correct. Father of bourbon.
First use charred oak barrels.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't catch where you said that.
That's why I said.
He kind of started what? Yeah, all right.
Modern bourbon.
All right.
Yeah.
This is a really phenomenal bourbon. I'm actually really impressed with it.
I'm going to throw down an 8.
I was at 9.
Okay.
So I want to try cask strength. I bet the cask strength will bump it to 10.
Oh, I bet. This has all the stuff you want in a bourbon.
It's got most of the stuff I love about Wild Turkey going on in it. It's just missing that apple note. But it's fairly well rounded. It got a little bit less of a punch to it, although right now it feels like about the same punch, but that's because I've been at lower alcohol contents.
It's got just enough of an alcohol bite to keep you awake or put you to sleep later on in the
And
evening.
there's some, you do notice the wood.
Yes.
I wonder what the age is on this, since it's not an age statement. You think it's probably, what, 6 to 8? If I had to guess?
Yeah. Maybe 4. They keep it in the hotter part of the warehouse up high.
Yeah, I mean, it's only got to be 4 based on what it says on the bottle, but I'm betting 6 to 8, personally. Nonetheless, 8.5 for Elijah Craig. It is pretty phenomenal bourbon.
I also don't get any cherry. You get a lot of the...
Yep, said that.
Oh.
I was like, I don't get apple or cherry. I missed normally
the cherry.
there's almost always one of those two.
So you did. Well then, now we're just breaking records.
We're just circling around, being weird.
It's the shirt.
I'm just happy to have bourbon again.
Me too.
Alright, till we see you again, I'm Zach.
And I'm Jake.
We are the Dirt Road Men.
If you like this video, hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, drop us a comment, and check out our Facebook page for daily updates.